In this series, I'm going to be going through all 30 NBA teams and making a starting 5 of each of those teams with the best players I've got from season 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 in NBA Live Mobile. And once we've made all of these lineups, we will be going into a showdown quarter. And for the first part, we have to score with every single position in order. And then I can simply go ahead and score as many points as possible. We're going to be putting all of these teams onto a leaderboard based off of points difference to see which one comes out on top. So the penultimate team in the Atlantic Division of the NBA is the Philadelphia 76ers, and we're going to be making their team in this video. So let's kick things off with the point guard spot. We're going to go through the lowest overall players first and work our way up bit by bit to hopefully get a really strong team for the 76ers. So let's kick things off at the point guard spot. We'll go through. We have got a 60 overall Melton. Of course, hopefully we can upgrade him quite a bit. We'll keep going through bit by bit. We're now into the gold players over here. These are just players that I have collected from season 4 all the way till now in season 8. We got a Ben Simmons who was from the look back promo. I remember his original card being from the arena, which was just an absolutely ridiculous card to have in the game. His stats were really good. His height was really good at that point guard spot. And I don't think we've got a really good point guard Ben Simmons in a while, it seems, in the game at the moment. But let's go through all of these players. We're going into the 90 overall players now, up into the high 90s now. We've got a load of Steph Curry cards. That Warriors team is going to be very good. But we got a 99 overall Allen Iverson boosted all the way up to a 111. Now, of course, some players that I've gone past might have actually played for the 76ers, but I'm just simply going off of what logo it's showing on the player card itself. We're going through bit by bit, and I don't think we've got anyone better than that Allen Iverson, who is sitting at 111 overall, now being boosted up. He's got that elite shooting boost. Of course, all the boosts I've got on all of these players are from past seasons. None of them, I believe, are from season 8. But let's go on to the shooting guard spot. You can see we got Hart in at the moment. But hopefully we can find some good 76ers who are high overall. We've got a 78 overall boosted player to kick things off. Let's keep going through though bit by bit. We're into the gold players now. Can we find another good 76ers? Or is this going to end up being the best one we've got? We've got another Allen Iverson from the look back promo. He's boosted up to a 99 overall. Are we going to find another AI at this shooting guard spot? Or is that going to be the only one that we've got? We'll go up bit by bit. We've got another one from the live pass itself a couple of seasons ago. We'll stick him into the team at 109 overall now. Still going through though, still trying to find another one. We got a 103 overall Allen Iverson who is giving out that GOAT boost. He was an absolutely insane card to have last season, and I think he's one of the very few monthly masters who I managed to get in the last season itself. But let's see if there's any other one that is better than him. We have got a 113 version of AI, and you can see those stats are absolutely crazy. So while the 115 version boosted will be better on that boost, I think this 113 AI boosted up to a 120 overall. This card was from season 4 in that holiday promo, which was a super fun promo to go ahead and play through. We haven't got anyone better than him to actually go ahead and use at the shooting guard spot. And if we go onto the bench shooting guard, you can see I've got Kyrie Irving there at the moment. If I try and put in that Allen Iverson, unfortunately he won't go in. So I think we're going to have to stick with those two AIs that we've got at the moment. We've got one at the point guard, one at the shooting guard, both really high overall. So let's go onto the small forward spot, and hopefully you can find someone on par with those guys at the two spots we've got covered at the moment. We'll kick things off with a 59 overall House Jr. boosted up to a 71 overall. We're going through the silver players now. We're out of those bronze players. We have got a 63 overall House Jr., so an upgraded version of him pretty much at that small forward spot, but hopefully we can improve on that. I don't really want to get stuck with a silver player if I can help it, but let's keep going through bit by bit. I'm not seeing any 76ers logos in any of these players. We're up to 92 overall, now 94 overall, and still we haven't found a single 76ers player for this team. We're going up into the hundreds now, and we're still not finding a single one. Come on, there's got to be at least one 76ers, and there we go. We got a 111 Dr. J from season 4 boosted up to 120 overall. That's going to be a really nice addition to the team. We haven't got anyone better, so that's two 120 overall players in this team for the 76ers. Can we get a third one at that power forward spot, or is it going to be a bit of a letdown? Let's find out. We got 59 overall Tobias Harris. We'll stick him into the team to get things started off. We're out of the silvers, and we're now straight into those gold players. We're not really getting anywhere, but we have got a 78 overall Reed. He goes up to a 90 overall. We have got an 80 overall Covington. I believe he's actually from this season in the Defensive Demigods promo, but hopefully we can improve on him because he's only 92 overall. So that's going to be a massive jump between the 120 overall players down to this 92 overall player, but hopefully we can find someone a little bit better. We're going through all of these players into the 100 overalls now, and we're not finding any other 76ers to join the lineup. We got a load of Spurs, Boston Celtics, we got a couple of Zions over there, but unfortunately no more 76ers players, so that's going to be the weakest spot in our team so far. Hopefully we can improve on it going into that final position, which is of course the center spot. Let's go through all of these players bit by bit, working way up from the bottom, trying to find those 76ers players. We got a Dedmond over there boosted up to a 78 overall. We got a Harrell over there boosted up to 85 overall. We're into the elite players now, so these are above 80 overall. Hopefully we can find someone better. We got a Mutombo over there boosted up to a 97 overall. A this state player from a couple of seasons ago. We got a Malone. This center spot seems to be stacked with a bunch of 76ers players. And now we're up to Embiid himself. The live pass player boosted up to 103 overall, looking really good. I reckon I've probably got a couple versions of him. We got another Dedmond boosted up to a 107 overall. I believe Wilt Chamberlain has a 76ers logo on him, so he goes up to a 110 because why not? He's in the team. We got another Embiid at 101 overall from the Team of the Year promo, which was a really fun promo. We got a 102 overall Embiid. The overalls keep going up bit by bit. He's giving out that slasher boost to position. Have we got another Embiid? We do. A 109 overall version of Embiid. Look at those improvements in terms of stats. We'll stick him in the team, and he's going up to a 118 overall player. So that's going to be the Philadelphia 76ers lineup in NBA Live Mobile. 115 overall. We're now going to go into a showdown quarter, and we're going to see where they're going to end up on the leaderboard. Of course, as I mentioned in the intro to the video, I have to score with each player in turn. So starting with the point guard all the way through to that center position, each one specifically once before I can do whatever I want. So hopefully the Philadelphia 76ers can put up a good fight. Hopefully at least we get a positive points difference. But let's find out exactly what this lineup can do. So we are coming up against a multi-year lineup. He's a 103 overall, so we have got a massive overall advantage. Of course, with all of these videos, I'm just simply going off of the very first opponent it puts me up against. There's no way of controlling who you come up against, and unfortunately we missed that first shot, which really shouldn't be happening with a 111 3-point shot on that Allen Iverson. But hopefully we can knock it down. Second time of asking is wasting valuable time that we've got in this quarter. So let's play over to Allen Iverson right over here. I need to make sure it's the right one. We got the 2006 version of him. We'll try it again. This time he is just about going to make that 3-pointer. So that's a point guard with a made shot, which is really, really good. The AI just wasting a bit of time there. But now we need to go on to the shooting guard spot with the other Allen Iverson, who is from 2005. This is the high overall player, and we have got that block there with Joel Embiid. So let's play over to Allen Iverson. We'll get that good release, and he's going to knock that one down to get our shooting guard spot completely nailed. His 3-pointer is maxed out, so maybe that's someone I go for in trying to knock down a ton of threes after I go through all the positions. We get a lovely steal there with Allen Iverson, so let's play over to Dr. J at the small forward spot. We'll come through with that lovely two-handed slam. He's got a maxed out dunking, which is going to be great to see. So we're up to an 8-point lead, which is a great start in this quarter. They're going to play it out to Levine, who is just about going to make that easy 2-pointer. We shouldn't have really let that happen, but you got to play over to Covington, our lowest overall player on the team. We'll go for the inside the paint shot. It's going to get blocked, which is not good. Can we go through with the dunk? We just about do. He's got a 111 dunking. All of these boosts are absolutely insane on these players, getting them up to really high overalls. And of course, those stats are absolutely incredible. So we've got just over a minute left. We have to score with Embiid before we can do whatever we want. And I think 3-pointers are going to be the way to go to get that points difference up as much as possible. They're going to play it to Levine, who is just going to miss that shot, which is good for us. And they are going to get it out of bounds, which means we do get the ball back with under a minute left to go. I think the AI on this game is wasting a ton of time. But let's play it over to Embiid and try and get a good, easy basket. We come through the lane and we get that dunk knocked off. Again, maxed out dunking on his stats. But now we can do whatever we want, seeing as we scored with everyone in order at least once. They're going to shoot the 3 with Steph, and he's unfortunately going to make that one. But let's try and come through with a 3 of our own. We'll play it to the guy who has a maxed out 3-point stat. This Allen Iverson at the shooting guard spot. We get a perfect release over there. He's going to sink that one. So a 10-point lead for the 76ers. That puts them nicely on the leaderboard. We just need a couple more points, though, to get up to the very top of that leaderboard. Can we stop Steph Curry from knocking down a 3-pointer? We're trying to get that steal. He's going to play it out. He's going to get the ball back to him, though. He's going to shoot the 3. We almost get the block. Luckily, he misses it, though. We got Covington on the rebound. We'll play it out to Dr. J on the left-hand side over there. We'll get the 3-pointer off. Perfect release. He's going to sink that one. So a lovely shot over there there from Dr. J. He's only got a 109 3-point shot, not maxed out, but it's not stopping him from scoring at all. So the clock is slowly running down. We got to play some good defense. Curry has found an easy way to the basket, and unfortunately, he's just about going to knock down that dunk. He's only got an 89 dunking, but we've got 1 second left on the clock to knock down a 3-pointer. That is an absolutely horrendous shot from me, but somehow it actually went in. I thought that was an absolutely ridiculous shot for me to go ahead and take, but somehow it worked out all right, and we managed to get the shot knocked down. So the game ended 21-7 points. That is a 14 points difference, putting the 76ers right up at the top of the leaderboard. Of course, we did have a slightly easier opponent, but you can't take away from that absolutely ridiculous shot by Allen Iverson at the end of the game. So that does put the 76ers at the top of the leaderboard so far. The next video will be, of course, the Toronto Raptors ending off the Atlantic Division for the NBA. If you haven't already, check out all of the team builders I have done for this series and across the channel. Go check out the playlist in the bottom left-hand corner, and I'll see you guys in those ones. Peace!